There's a few trends we're going to be seeing over the next few years, and these are going to change significantly the landscape again. One of these changes, of course, is brought by the Generation Z that is now rising out of universities. And as companies get comfortable with the millennials, as companies think that they got them figured out, they now will need to start working towards understanding how to bring an entire new generation into the workplace. And with this new generation come a series of challenges and a series of trends that are going to significantly revolutionize HR. One of these, for example, is changing educational landscape. This is something that companies are probably not aware of yet, but this new generation is actually not interested in going to university anymore, and they're much more interested in the opportunity of forfeiting university and not going to university and working for companies that can offer training instead. So we see that in a market like Singapore, or in a market like Hong Kong, 70% of students aged 15 to 19 years old are actually very open to talk to companies about the possibility of working for them directly instead of pursuing a university degree. And about 7 in 10 are interested would gladly skip university if the companies would offer the training that they need instead. So obviously this is going to revolutionize completely campus recruitment, because where are companies going to get the talent if the talent is going to be elsewhere, or they're not necessarily going to go through the school. So you see a lot of organization and multinational companies who are starting to create apprenticeships or are starting to recruit talent out of high schools or junior colleges. And so this is going to change the landscape significantly. And companies that are not going to think ahead and start thinking about how they can engage talent early before they even reach university, and how they can adapt their training programs to be able to bring talent into their organization, are probably going to miss out and are going to end up losing the war for talent going forward. The second big trend, obviously, that companies are going to be facing is linked to technology. This is a big topic nowadays. We have the rise of AI, and with it come a series of things. On one hand, what we see is that the educational landscape once again needs a revamp, because what happened is a lot of the technical skills that have been taught by Hong Kong universities are going to be taken over by artificial intelligence. And so companies see a shortage of skilled talent because they cannot find the skills that they need coming out of the schools, and the skills that are coming out of universities are likely to be replaced. So what this means is organizations are going to struggle not only in finding talent, but talent with the right skills. Skills that cannot be replaced by AI, skills that allow talent to work along AI, skills such as problem solving or creativity, innovation, cultural agility, ability to culturally integrate. These are things that haven't been historically taught by universities, but will become increasingly more critical. So with the rise of AI, companies have the challenge of being able to recruit talent that can actually do the job that machines won't be able to do, on the sheer backs of the consumer brand, the financial strength of an organization, the market success. Companies that had prestigious brands and that were high paying and that offered good leadership opportunities were automatically the first in line to have the best pick at talent. And with the millennial generation, this changed. All of a sudden, talent started to realize that it doesn't matter anymore that I work for a prestigious organization and I make a lot of money if I don't have a chance to live, if I don't have a chance to enjoy my life, if I hate the work that I do, if it's not creating an impact on the world. So all of a sudden, the premise based on which talent is actually looking for their ideal employers has changed significantly. And the biggest risk for organizations that don't understand this or don't embrace this need for change is that they will not be able to attract the type of talent that they need. And this is now not only going to impact their talent strategy, their talent pipeline, and the future of the organization from that perspective, but it's also going to severely impact the consumer side of the business. And so however a company treats its people is going to have a significant impact in how it manages to recruit them, but also in how successfully can position itself as a brand.